Alright, hello Swaggie Steve community, welcome to another video, and today we are continuing our Minecraft Hardcore series, and I totally just ripped one of my plants from the ceiling. The last episode we've been building up a village in the trial chambers right over here, which we'll actually really go quickly check on, and this should be our final episode of setting up the minecart track. We do have the entire track built all the way to our shipwreck village, and we've been setting up power rails so that we can have an automated system going back and forth, and we're just going to plant down the final pieces. But we're just going to really quickly look in here just to see who's sticking around. This guy's just playing around on his bed. Hello? Are you subscribed to the Swaggie Steve channel? So as I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Swaggie Steve channel. We're going into Minecraft Hardcore blind until we beat the game. We're going on many different adventures, but right now we're just playing around in the trial chambers. We're trying to get a population big enough that iron golems will spawn and I can send them into the trial chambers that way. We're also building a tube wall system. That's a very dangerous place to hang out, but alright. We're building a wall system so that they can play up here like that guy is and be less dumb. And we're going to try and block the monster spawner down there, which we almost died in the process of trying to do, and wall off the rest of it so that they can enjoy that area. And we want to turn the down part of it into, we want to get rid of all the monsters and turn it into part of our village. So we have our power rails here, we have our redstone torches, and here we go. We've put these circles here so that it'll spin around in a circle, and this is all without pressing any buttons. We're gonna let it all just go on its own, completely powered by the power rails. So here we go. I have taken a couple rails out because that's where we need to plant the power rails, and we will see just how well it goes. It's going pretty well so far. We're inside of our dirt tunnel, comes out on the surface like that, and here we are. There's our lovely little shipwreck town, our dirt tunnel that goes underground. And then we've got power rails that go all the way. I might add one power rail over there, but it goes to here, and then right to about here. Okay, so we'll put one right here, and then we'll add our torch here. Is that too low? Yeah, okay. How can I just gonna waste this. Bada bing, bada boom. Put that there like that. Activated. Push this. Hop along. Because that would shoot us, and then that would get us to here. Then that one's broken there because that's where I was going to put this. Why does it seem activated? Oh, okay. Yeah, we haven't learned about all the different activator rails and stuff, so we don't know what each of them does. Oh, the sun is going down. Quickly! Quickly, get to town! We're going to put one here. Boom. Just push this thing along. And we're going to put one here. Bad guys spawn in mass, so I want to get back to town really quickly. Here we go. And then the rest should be good all the way. What the heck just happened? Something just like flew across the screen. And then it spins around there and it goes back. Hopefully it doesn't go all the way because that's my only cart left. Grab that, run in here really quickly, take a sleepy poo, and then we'll ride the rail up and down one time here because we should have it, okay, get out of my face, we should have it all complete, and this will be the final episode of setting up this minecart track, and then we will go back on some adventures. So let's see what we've got here. Goodbye Maggie, goodbye Bruce. And let's see how far this goes. As I said, this way works perfectly fine. And then we might add one power rail onto the dirt track over here. But we want to see if, when we hit the bottom, if we'll just turn back around and spin right back up. Usually when I'm riding these, I like to take the shield off to preserve some view. Okay. Preserve some view. Whee! We have done this connecting our original village to an underground mine shaft, but we haven't done it to a trial chambers, and that's the entire goal here. So as you can see, we spun around and we're going right back up, and we've either got all the power rails we need or we're exactly one short. Because I'm probably going to put one right up here, because this is kind of our slowest point. I'm thinking somewhere like right here. But we'll just see. This is all without pressing anything. We'll see how far we make it. So we'll put one at the halfway point there. And we'll see if this gets up to here. Ooh. It doesn't make it up there. Okay. I knew it was off by one last time, so that's fine, because then we'll just swap these two around. Can this go up? Oh, this might not be able to go on an angle like that. Oh, it can. Okay. So do that. Never have the right things in my inventory. Okay, do that. Then we're going to need one more, because we might as well set this one up over here. Do that. Put that there. Put that there. Just like that. And that should solve all of our stuff. So rather than going all the way back to the town, we'll start from right here. We'll go back through the loop again, and we'll see if that's good enough. Because yeah, we want to get kind of like an automated train, a little bus ride from the shipwreck town all the way down here. So if we ever lose all of our villagers, we can just ship them back down here. Whee! Look at my little legs. So as I said, thanks for tuning in to the Swaggie Steve channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to be going on many adventures still. And I guess I could have just let that spin, but that's fine. And then one final time, we'll see if this actually is finally complete. Because there was one down here that we might... It might have been that one or that one that we have to move slightly. Because we've made it every single time except for once. So I don't know if I'm going to have to move it for that one singular time. But let's see if this works again. Pushes us all the way to the top through our lovely dirt tube. And hopefully, cross our fingers, sends us all the way to town. So let's keep on changing up the camera angles here. That guy looks pretty invested. Boom, actually launches us. Okay. Very close to not making it. And then it's going to come down to this. I actually think we're probably one short with this. Oh wait, no, we should be good. Sweet! That guy just about got ran over. Sweet. So let's do this and let's just head on back down. So this is our shipwreck town. We still have to customize it and build it up. Put some sails on that ship. We're going to cut them off from the mainland and just have them living in that ship. We have to go into that nether portal there. Malgosha spawns in groups of 3 and is waiting on the other side. Same with the Great Boar. But we have not destroyed the Great Boar yet. That's still a mission we need to do. Our original town is off over in that way, which we're eventually going to connect to this one. And sweet, we're finally done with the mine track, so I can finally move the series past this mine track, because I think I've had like 3 episodes about this so far. Sweet, so that's all set up and perfect. We got our farm looking nice. I trashed that berry, so I might as well put these berries down. I was thinking of like doing this where I dig holes, because I'm not really getting... Oh, I got one there. But I'm not really getting cherries things. Cherry berries? I don't know what these are. What are they called? Glow berries? I don't... I'm not getting much berries on them. We'll plant those. Then we'll put the dirt down. Because we're trying to build a large farm down here so that we're completely self-sustained. We usually do... We've been doing the dirt 2 levels down, but... I thought maybe they needed 2 levels of dirt to actually grow plants. But I think they're growing crops without being 2 levels deep. I don't know why I thought you would have to go 2 deep. Just felt kind of weird that there was concrete under your dirt and that plants were going to grow. So do that. And then grab these seeds here. Do some of this. Yeah, we still haven't fully explored this mine shaft. That's something we also have to do. Got so many more adventures still to come. We've explored much of this mine shaft. We've lit it all up so that they're all safe. But there is a big open mine shaft area that we still have to go and explore. Might as well put down a few more of these. But yeah, we want to block that monster spawner the way that I did with this. I made that up to see if it would stop monsters from spawning. And apparently it worked, so I'm okay with that. Building up just a little bit of a wall so that the skeletons don't shoot our boys off the edge. Finish off a few spots here. Bada boom, bada bing. And just see what's going on over here. We learned that this way is completely open. This is how we actually realized we're close to the open mine pit. Is that one of these directions just goes straight to the open mine pit. Yeah, there's a second floor to this. Oh, that's where it was. It was on the second floor. You go up the second floor, and then I think I might have blocked it off. Yeah, right here. You just, all of a sudden, you're just out into the big open mine shaft. Let's pull out our sword really quickly, just because we might as well peek around the corner here while we're here. But yeah, we've gone on a... Actually, I don't want to do that. I'm going to get lost if I do. But we still have a bunch of this mine shaft to explore. We have explored a bunch of it, so you can see. But the big open area we have not fully discovered at all. But we don't want our villagers coming over here, so we blocked off most of it from this direction. But we only learned about that just like an episode ago. That this spot was just open like this. I was going to eventually put a door there. But yeah, it's nice to see them in here. I want more of them in here so that an iron golem will spawn. We don't actually know if an iron golem will spawn underground. We're just kind of making that up and just seeing what happens. Yeah, things are coming together pretty nicely down here, and we're finally done with the minecart track. So we can finally move back onto our adventures. Oh, and we're trying to figure out how to make... See, we got our Staff of Dominance, our Orb of Dominance. We're trying to figure out how to make this copper golem. But I thought it was a copper piece and then this, and then nothing happened. So, should I try with another copper piece? Oh, I might have left all my copper. I might have brought all my copper to the surface. Oh, we got that one. Can you use oxidized copper? Let's try this again. We'll break this and we'll try again, and we'll just see. Is this the same thing? We'll put that down. We'll put that on top of it. Yeah, legit. That's how I thought you made. I thought that that's how I thought you make an iron. I thought that's how the copper golem gets made. Like, what am I missing? What am I missing? Does he need a wheat arm? Do I got to give you this? Do I got to feed you? I don't know. Write in the comments how to make a copper golem, because we're not looking anything up. And that's just how it's going to stay. Oh, we got a little bit of a cherry on this one. Sweet, take these. Because we want to make the underground as self-sufficient as possible. I've kept these 2 spots open because those are watermelons, so that the farmers won't take our lovely watermelon. And that's pretty much the entirety of this episode. I guess we'll head back on up to the surface one last time, because in the next episode I guess we have to go on an adventure where somebody in the comments wrote that we can bring villagers to the Nether. So we've never done that before, so we're going to try and bring villagers to the Nether, since we've both brought them underground and into the trial chambers. We might as well try and get them into the nether as well. I think that would be pretty funny, especially if we can get an iron golem to spawn. Don't want to go to town when it's nighttime, or else my entire town will disappear. We did fall. Oh, I was gonna try and pour water straight down the middle without breaking the track, or put a water catch at the bottom, because we fell all the way down from up top and we had exactly half a heart left. So we literally almost ended Minecraft Hardcore just by falling down a hole. We've had half a heart a few times, 3 times I think. We've had 1 heart twice. So this has been almost the end of Minecraft Hardcore multiple times. This is our 3rd attempt going into Minecraft Hardcore. We've died twice. First adventure was decently long. Second adventure ended pretty quickly. We just slapped an iron golem with a poppy. And he did not like it that so much, so he uppercutted us and we died. I thought I could give him the poppy. I could not give him the poppy. So, we have to finish off this building here. We have to build a doghouse for Maggie. I promised I would build Maggie a doghouse. But I don't even think that commenter is even still here anymore. We have to finish this building here. I told Boat Guy that I would put sails on this ship. So I'm going to put some sails on this lovely little ship here. And as I said, we're going to eventually cut them off so that they have to live up there. That's why we gave them the farms. But they keep falling off the edge. So one person said make a dock, so we might just make a dock. But I got these set up so that they can get on. You can see that guy over there just kind of using it. Yeah, we want to get as much villagers as we can on the ship. I have to put down some more beds and stuff too. We have a bunch of them, but we can always be putting down more. Yeah, we want to make them self-sufficient up here. Cut them off from the mainland. And I think that would be funny that they got their own little pirate crew up here. The Swaggie ship. Yeah, we filled this whole place up with beds, but I can definitely put down more. The lower level has beds. And we've got our little captain place up here. This guy's completely fallen off, but he's just floating like Jesus. And yeah, we still have to go completely explore in that direction. We've somewhat explored off in that direction. We haven't explored in that direction or that direction at all. So there are still many things still to come. I still know there's a bunch of Minecraft bad guys that I've never seen before. So I do know that there's still lots of experiences left ahead to have. So thanks for tuning in to the Swaggie Steve channel. This should be the last of the not going on adventure ones before we finally go back on an adventure. Maybe we'll go back into the nether portal over there, or maybe we'll go on a boat adventure. But thanks for liking, comment, and subscribing. Check out the playlist. It is available from the very beginning. And you can check out all our shenanigans. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for tagging along. Bye-bye.